Alright guys, welcome back for another video. Today what we're going to talk about is how you can basically get as much mangoes as I have right here. And not just mangoes like that, but also basically any plants. How to maximize the plants. Obviously you need a lot of money for this method, but also you need Tinytask and you need to kind of be in a computer to do this. So essentially the method is going to be very simple. You just hit the plants right here. And then as you are buying the plants, just click that, move up, that, and then you're just gonna do this with a Tinytask. And as you do this, you're basically just gonna be able to macro and automate the process of buying the plants themselves. Now you can do plants. There's no gear method here, so you can't really go to gear. So you can only just really buy the plants. So that's really how it's gonna work. But how it's gonna work is simple. You guys can see right here the Tinytask at the top left. You just click preference. You click one times. Click continuous playback. As you guys can see, recording hotkeys F8 for me. Playback hotkey print screen. And then after that, you will just go here and basically just stand in front of the plants. Just click plants right here. All right, so what you do is click plants. Or just basically fix your camera. You have to not move your camera. And then you're going to start here at the bottom. You're going to press record, which is F8. You're just going to click here, here, here. And then you're going to drag this up until you're here at the Tomat Trio, Mr. Carrot. You buy that. And then you move up here again. You buy that. And you move this up here again. You buy the eggplant. And then you move down, and then you wait for a couple seconds, and then you click your F8, which is the same as the recording button, to stop recording, and you click play. And as you guys can see right here, it's just going to do this automatically for me. And my hands, I don't know if you guys could hear this, but my hands are right here, literally in front of the mic, right? I don't have my webcam on right now, but what this is going to do is essentially just automate the process of buying these seeds for you, which will allow you to basically just get a lot of them. So if you're just gonna wait, so as you guys can see right here, the seed has restocked. The seed basically didn't change, which is unfortunate. Just what I'm gonna do right now, I'm actually gonna go all the way up to show you that it actually works. So we're gonna start here at the bottom. We're gonna click record. We're gonna click that, move up. We're gonna go all the way at the top, just so that you guys know that it works. Cocoa tank, grape, move this right here, eggplant, dragon fruit, and then just buying one from that, buying one from these as well, and then buying one there, and then drag this down at the bottom, click F8, and then click play. Watch this, guys. I am just going to automatically buy the seed. So right now my hand is in front of the microphone, and you will just see me automatically buy all the stock that this shop right here now has, which is very nice because again, you can do this while, for example, you're gonna go to sleep, and then while you're sleeping, you're not gonna miss anything. So as you guys can see right there, I just bought the sunflower seed, just bought the strawberry seed, bought the cactus seed right here as well, and then it's gonna repeat this process here again. Because we have continuous playback on, as you guys can see, it's repeated again. This is very, very nice. It's very, very easy to set up, and it's very, very overpowered. You do need to have a lot of cash for this to work, because if you run out of cash, obviously you won't be able to buy anymore. But if you have like a lot of cash already, then this is very, very good to get those seeds. So here we're going to be able to buy the last of the strawberry seed and the last of the cactus seed as well. And we're just going to go back in the bottom to repeat the exact process. All right, so we're almost out of stock here, as you guys can see, and you're going to see how this works. We've already pretty much cleared all of the seed stocks here. And as you guys can see, it's already been repeated 8 times. Now we're going to see a new seed stock. So you guys will see right here that we're going to be buying the new seed stock as well. Let's see if there's any new stock here. All right now there's not really any new stock. Okay, so far no new stock. All right, there we go. There's a new dragon fruit seed, as you guys can see, purchased. Sunflower seed is purchased as well. Pumpkin seed, strawberry seed, they're all purchased. Now obviously what you could do here is purchase or spam tap it multiple times to make it a lot more efficient. which you could do that. But here, for demonstration purposes, I only tapped it once so that you guys can see that it's actually repeatedly buying it. Now, this is very overpowered because, like, you could do it while you're sleeping, which is basically how I would recommend you to do it. If you do it while you're sleeping, you can get a ton of these seeds. Imagine getting like 5 mango seeds per night, which is honestly pretty possible. Like 5 or 2 mango seeds per night is pretty easy. If you have like multiple alt accounts, you can actually set this up between all of your alt accounts to actually maximize how much you're getting. But honestly, I wouldn't go that far because that's some next level dedication. Honestly, I think 1 account is already enough to get a lot. You just need consistency with this method. That's pretty much it. Now, you can also do this method with gears, which I think I'll try and show you this method for gears. It's basically just the exact same thing. Now you're just gonna have to go here instead of the plants, and then you just click the gears. You start at the bottom, right? Start at the bottom, you click F8 or your recording button, spam tap multiple times, drag the slider here at the side, and then spam tap multiple times, and then you drag the slider back at the bottom, and then you just click F8, and then you click play, and you guys will see that even though my hand is not moving, it is automatically purchasing gear as well. So if you want to prioritize gear over, let's say, the plants, you can also do this exact same method, exact same process on gear instead of plants, which is honestly pretty nice. It really is broken. It feels like an exploit, but it's not an exploit. It's not even bannable. Tinytask is not injecting anything into Roblox. It is very simple. It is very basic. It has been used since the beginning of Roblox pretty much by literally every person who plays Roblox games, especially on grinding games such as this one right here. So here you can see we've already repeated it a bunch of times and we've already got a bunch of gear from that. So as you guys can see right here in my items, I have a bunch of gear. I have a bunch of water buckets, a bunch of neon godlies. This I think is eggs, right? This one is obviously not obtained from the plants themselves. But oh, I got a Giraffa Celeste. Let's actually take a look at that. This one's not really that good. It's only 2.1k. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You could use this method to farm these things, these plants, these gears. Eventually, when they add a method to switch between gears and plants, to teleport from plants to gear, it would be a lot easier, and I might make another guide for that. But right now, just pick whichever one you want more. I think most people will prioritize plants, and then just, you know, buy it with your Tinytask method. It's genuinely very basic. I think you need at least 10 billion or 30 billion to be able to use this method consistently, because these seeds right here cost 367 million. So if you want to be able to do it for a long time, have enough money to sustain the farm. As you guys can see right here, we have a bunch of seeds. This is all just from that farming. Now, if you keep it up and become consistent, you can probably get something like this when you have a ton of mango plants or mango fruits. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.